What's up? Welcome to WCHS Sports Podcast. I'm Farhan.
I'm Jake.
And today we're going to talk about trades and the draft, right?
Yeah, just the NFL draft, like in general. It's coming up this Thursday. The whole draft has kind of just been really open so far. There's kind of been, like, outside of, like, the obvious picks, like Fernando Mendoza, there really has been a lot of speculation as to how things can shake up. And with the Giants trading Dexter Lawrence to the Bengals for the 10th pick, now they have 2 picks in the top 10. Just a whole lot of different stuff can go on.
Yeah, I definitely think the Giants made a good move there with, gaining as much power.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they kind of put the Cowboys in a tough spot.
Yeah.
With, because now the Cowboys need a defensive playmaker in the draft or to pick one up through free agency.
Which they haven't really done. Because the Cowboys are in a really tough spot there, and I'm glad you mentioned that. They have 12 and 20, right? They have 2 first-round picks, but where they're picking at 12, the guys that they want, Caleb Banks, Ruben Bain, Sonny Styles, those guys are going to be gone.
Yeah.
I would be astounded if any of them are on the board.
I really doubt any of those are going to make it down there. So, I think it's up to the Cowboys to really look deep into this draft class and see, who is someone that we could get that would be basically an immediate impact. That isn't, one of those guys.
Because the Cowboys have so many different holes that if they wanted to trade up, like I saw a scenario online, right, where they packaged 12 and 20 for pick 3 from the Cardinals to move up and get like Sonny Styles, where I definitely think they could do that, but at the same time, you're sacrificing like the chance to get like 2 depth players just to move up and get one guy that might be like a higher ceiling player. Like it's just
I don't think. Would you rather have 2 mid-first round, but mid-first round, or one really good first round?
Exactly, right?
Especially when you're the Cowboys and you have so many fires as is, would it be better to cover?
Yeah, like is it trying to put out one big fire or 2 small ones? Like it's just it. I don't know. The Cowboys come out as big losers because the pressure is on from what's about to happen with the Giants, what's about to happen with the Eagles, knowing that they're going to be trading A.J. Brown sooner or later, so they're going to get like extra value later on in free agency, or later on in the year, should I say, right?
Yeah.
The Redskins are going to probably sit solid at pick 7, but they're definitely going to be able to draft a solid. I don't even know where they go, honestly. They could look receiver. If Carnell Tate is on the board, you have to take him, but I do not know if he'll survive past the Browns ahead of him.
I mean, we have some OSU fans on campus that would argue with us, but Carnell Tate, I don't know if he's going to make it like that, getting picked up. But
I mean, it really depends. The pressure is on the Cowboys, and honestly, the Bengals as well, because you're paying him. You're paying Dexter Lawrence $24 million a year for the next 3 years. There's a guy that literally has he had 0.5 sacks last year. Obviously, he's one of the best D tackles in the league, but it's a lot of money to tie up into someone that is going to be 30 by the end of his contract.
Yeah. What else?
I mean, honestly, within the top 10, obviously the Giants just nailed it. Snagging a top 10 for Dexter Lawrence is insane, considering everyone knew that he was going to be gone.
Yeah.
The Bengals making that trade, they can go so many different ways in the top 10 and absolutely screw over some of these teams. Like, they could draft Caleb Downs at the 5 and then snag Sonny Styles at the 10 or switch the order. Like, they can go so many different ways to shore up the defense. They can snag Carnell Tate at the 5 and kind of screw the Commanders over. Like, they can just they have so much to play with here.
Yeah. What else?
I mean, trade down candidates as well. This has been something I've really been looking at, is what the Cardinals might do. They've got number 3. They could sit at 3, but honestly, they have a lot of problems.
Yeah.
And I think that there's been so many rumors about what the Cardinals would do. They could take Jeremiah Love. They could go for either of the edge rushers in this draft. They could trade down with the Cowboys.
Who's the Cardinals QB now?
They're going to start the year with Jacoby Brissett or Gardner Minshew. Pick your poison.
I don't want to say pick a QB, because I don't think there's any other QBs who can make an impact, like Fernando Mendoza.
Not at pick 3.
Yeah. But do you really think a running back, how good is their O-line?
It's not a very good
I'm going to be honest,
O-line.
who watches Arizona Cardinal games?
That's fair. It's not one of the better ones. It's certainly
Okay.
better than like a situation like if the Titans picked him. The Cardinals
could
would be
do
better.
something like what were the Chargers at when they picked up Joe Alt? Was
Yeah,
it 5?
they were at 5th. Yeah,
Yeah, 5th.
they could
do that
go.
and make an immediate impact to their O line.
That's exactly Francis Malioga is the offensive tackle that's been mocked number 3.
Yeah.
If they stayed at 3, they could take Malioga. If they traded back, they would end up with again like 12 and 20. They could go with the Utah's tackle Spencer Fano. He's been mocked to go a little bit later in the draft.
Yeah.
They have a lot of options. This draft can be very trade heavy, and a lot of teams like I saw someone online saying like this draft could get a lot of GMs fired because there could just a lot of different things could shake out.
Yeah.
I know me personally as a Bucks fan, I'm not really expecting anything.
Well, I hope your head coach gets fired.
I hope he gets fired too.
Who's your GM?
Ayatollah? No,
Osama?
Jason Light is a good GM. Osama. No, Jason Light's a good GM. It's our coach that needs to get fired, like, immediately.
Okay.
How are we feeling as a Lions fan heading into the draft?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not turning on much football this year. I don't plan on really watching any sports teams. I think all of them suck now. All my sports teams suck.
You don't want to get your hope crushed.
Well, my hope's already been crushed. So, we're at a point where rock bottom is actually my ceiling, right? So it's like no matter how good the Leafs do, we're still going to be the Leafs. Lions, I really thought you had it. I really did. I mean, you could. What Drew Petzing, man. Boston College could have us.
You really took the Cardinals, like, worst coordinator and was like, yeah,
You
let's
gotta
hire
chill
him.
out, all right? First off, you extended Todd Bowles.
First of all, I'm not the GM. Actually, I don't know why either of us is talking like we're on the team.
Yeah. Yeah, my Lions on my team, but yeah, Leafs still abysmal, Lions still abysmal. I don't have a basketball team.
We're not gonna get into lacrosse.
Washington lacrosse. Let's see, we are currently 3-14, 3-15,
11, I think.
3-11. Yeah, 3-11. We're about to have a battle against Doherty Valley. We're just talking about whatever at this point.
How did we get here? All right, let's get back on topic. I feel like a team that I feel really benefits from the draft being as weird as it is the Chiefs. They're at number 9, and they have a later first-round pick as well.
Yeah.
Like, just the fact that they are able to look at this so many different ways. Like, they could completely luck into someone like Ruben Bain or David Bailey, like, falling into their lap.
Yeah,
'Cause-
definitely. Let's see. What does the Chiefs need at this current point in time?
Well, they really just need, like, offensive playmakers and edge rushers, and that's pretty much it. I mean, they did trade Trent McDuffie, but their secondary is still fairly decent. They kind of just need defensive playmakers. Well, just playmakers, really, on either side of the ball.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because they took George Karlaftis, and they just extended him, but, I mean, he's good, but he's not great. Like, he's a decent edge rusher, but he needs, like, someone else
Yeah.
to
I
take
get
the
what
pressure
you're
off
saying.
of him.
Yeah.
To really
Take
shine.
the edge pressure off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get that comment, all right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Get
but-
the edge pressure.
Yeah.
Get the pressure.
Yeah. We get
It's a play on words.
Yeah, we get the play on words.
All right. Yeah. Good.
Another team I think is really interesting here is the Dolphins. They have pick.
Well, I know what team. If I'm gonna watch football, I know what team I'm watching. It's the Raiders. I mean, come on. You have Fernando Mendoza and Kirk Cousins on the same team.
Oh, dude. I hope they start Kirk Cousins for like the first 12 games. I just want to see like Mendoza hyping
Those
him on the sideline.
interviews are going to be electric post game. They could lose 30, and you'd still have Fernando Mendoza. I just want to thank God, my family. I just want to thank my mom. I just want to thank Kirk Cousins, Big Kirk O'Chains. I love him. I love my team, man. I love them all, man. I love Ashton Jitty, man. That little guy, man.
Dude, the Raiders are low-key going to be really good this season. They've nailed free agency. Absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
Brought in Tyler Linderbaum, brought in Nakobe Dean. They brought in playmakers all over the board, and they're going to have two good quarterbacks. Like, as much as I, rag on Kirk Cousins on the Falcons, he's definitely a serviceable quarterback.
I mean, if they start him in October, we should be good.
Only the month of October.
Yeah, and then just give, Fernando Mendoza the rest.
Yeah, honestly, that's actually how the Raiders end up 17-0. Not even like being
Jacob,
really
I'm being
serious.
so serious. If the Raiders end up 17-0, I'm going to donate every penny I have to Washington Hatchet. Every penny. I'm going to sell all my clothes. I'm going to keep one pair of clothes. I'm going to sell them all. donate everything to Washington Hatchet if the Raiders go 70. Matter of fact, if the Raiders go higher than 12-5, all of my money goes to Washington.
I was gonna say like 10-7, but yeah.
No,
that's
10-7
fair.
is very doable though.
Nah,
Who's their schedule?
they have a decently
No, they
hard
don't.
schedule.
They
Dude, their division is insane,
Yeah, but they went like 3-18 last year.
bro. The Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Chargers, all three of those are playoff teams. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying the Raiders aren't
Okay,
going to
well,
be good.
I
They
mean,
might make the playoffs. I
you're
mean,
talking
who
about
knows?
you're talking about Captain Hypothetical on the Chargers.
All right, bro. The Chargers are another team that kind of like they go into the draft with so many needs. Like they need O-line bad.
I think what they
Like-
need is to, not be a hypothetical team.
Yeah, if Justin Herbert can
We
show up
need
in
to
the
get
playoffs
Mr.
and
Bermudez
not,
on the mic.
not
And
throw
just
full
ask
picks.
him what's up with the Chargers because I'm sure he's kept up.
we should really give him a guest appearance sometime.
We should get a guest appearance. Hey,
We're thinking, man. We're thinking. We're looking into the
do
future.
we have them vote on which teacher they'd want to have a guest appearance? Just put different teachers that would be down to do it.
I'm not gonna lie. That's
I can
actually a
only
really
think
good
of
idea.
3 teachers that know sports: McGrath, Bermudez, and Mogi.
Well, we gotta get Mogi on the mic at some point.
Yeah, Mogi on the mic, bro. Mogi's around the corner, actually.
We can't rope him in right now. But yeah, basically, the NFL draft is going to be very entertaining. There's going to be, I predict, there's going to be at least one first round trade, but realistically,
Yeah.
there could be like 2 or 3. There's so many teams that could easily look up to move up or down in
Yeah.
this draft. Like, for instance, the Falcons don't have a first because they traded it for James Pierce Jr. Like, they might look to make some moves later on. I mean, we've seen teams already, like the Broncos have already traded their first because we've already seen teams like the Broncos trade their first rounder to get Jalen Waddle from the Dolphins. And now the Dolphins have 2, the Chiefs have 2, the Cowboys have 2, the Browns have 2, the Jets have 2. There's so many teams that have 2 first round picks this year.
Does Tua still play on the Dolphins?
Nah, Tua is the Falcons quarterback
Oh,
now.
let's hope Falcons get their game in Israel. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
For
they
Tua,
might
for
actually.
Jerusalem.
No, I
That's
think it's already
something
scheduled.
I see happen. Like in 2 years, Tel Aviv football game, Sunday in Tel Aviv.
I thought there was one already scheduled, but I think that's
Is there
from
one?
Germany. That's from Munich, I
Yeah,
think.
they have because there's a huge fan base in Germany because of David Montgomery,
Yeah.
and then there's
Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra.
Yeah, there's basically the NFL draft can shake out a whole lot of different ways, especially in the top 10. Like, I think it's already pretty set. 1 is obviously Mendoza. 2 is probably going to be Arvell Reese to the Jets.
Yeah,
But if the Cardinals stay, they're either going to pick Jeremiah Love or Francis Malioga. At 4, you've got the Titans, who really could just go like a whole lot of different ways.
I mean the Titans still have their wide receiver one is Alec Ayamanar, so they might-
Wandale Robinson, they brought him in, but the point still stands. They
sorry.
need receivers bad.
I say Alec Ayamanar, and you bring up Wandale Robinson. I'm sorry, but Jacob, that's a serious football team, by the way.
Wandale Robinson's actually good, though.
Yeah, but that's
low-key
Washington
overpaid
High
for
School
him.
wide receiver core, by the way.
I think I would like if I was the Titans. I've seen people think that they should take Cardinal Tate 4, and I just feel like that's low key a little high. But I mean, it kind of
Cardinal
makes
Tate
sense.
at 4, though.
They
At
really need
4?
playmakers bad. Cam Ward is the guy, but they need people.
Okay, but at 4, though, Jacob.
I see. That's the thing, right? I don't entirely know.
Yeah,
Like,
you're gonna pay a guy, and he's gonna get 500 yards in the season. I'm sorry, but I don't know if Cardinal Tate's gonna be that.
Cardinal Tate's gonna be good.
That
I just don't. I just
Number
again, I don't know
4?
if I take him 4.
Let's see who do we have? Let's go top 10. All right, number 1 Fernando.
Yeah.
Obviously. Who's picking 2?
Arvell Reese is gonna be to the
Yeah.
Jets for sure.
Then
3.
Let's just
probably-
say Jordan Love. Nope, Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, Jeremiah Love. Then at 4, I mean, again, I don't know. They could go edge rusher. They could go Sonny Styles. They could go receiver.
I think.
If Jeremiah Love is on the board, they might take him at 4. I mean, I
Wait,
don't
who's
know.
picking at 4 again? I just forgot.
The Titans. They've got a lot of
I
problems.
guess maybe Jeremiah Love would make sense.
If he falls there, I mean, the Cardinals might take him.
If
like,
he
it's
falls
just,
there, it's number 4. That's not really falling.
yeah, but the Cardinals might get him.
Yeah,
Like
you're right.
it's been speculated. The Titans are just kind of a crapshoot, and then 5 is the Giants, and I think it's pretty safe to say they want Caleb Downs or Sonny
Yeah.
Styles, whoever's there.
Yeah.
They'll probably take the OSU defensive player that's there.
Yeah.
Then they've
Wait,
got
you're talking which OSU?
Ohio State University, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fake eyes.
All right,
Hashtag What was it?
We're trying to
5-1
rage
in the
bait.
past 6 years. Hey, Brody knows. Biggest Michigan fan on campus, Brody Whitty. All right.
All right, you're gonna get shot. All right, number 6 is the Browns.
Yeah.
If a receiver is on the board,
Who is the Browns quarterback going to be next year?
Shador, buddy.
Do they still have all 5 of those guys signed?
Nah, it's Shador and Deshaun Watson right now, and because Dylan Gabriel is like the odd man out. There's no way he's starting.
Deshaun Watson.
Dude, they're actually giving him a chance. I'm shocked.
Bro,
at
it's
that.
2026. We can leave Deshaun Watson back.
No,
in
they
2024.
can't. He's owed $40 million.
We can leave him there. It's fine.
Dude, his salary is ridiculous.
What is 40? What would $40 million do for the Browns right now? Other than make them miss Baker Mayfield more.
Like in dead cap money, $40 mil?
Yeah, that would do a lot. What am I saying?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
All right, 7. Let's see. We went from pick 6 to.
Stop. So you have the Commanders, who again they kind of have weaknesses all over the board, and this is the team that literally
Actually,
just
wait.
made
I
the
want to ask
NFC
you a question
Championship
first.
like a
What do you
year
think
ago.
about teams that draft players just to, mess with other teams?
What do you mean? Like obviously they fill a position need by doing it, but if you know that a guy that you aren't going to draft is going to go to like a division rival, then yeah, you'd want to take him.
That's fair.
Like for instance, it doesn't really make sense for the Commanders, especially. But if Caleb Downs fell to 7, and they knew that the Giants have picked 10 and they want him, obviously the incentive to take Caleb Downs for the
Yeah.
Commanders front office is pretty high.
All right, 8.
8 is the Saints, and
I think they get relegated to the XFL.
the Saints. I'm not gonna lie, they're probably gonna win the division. They're just gonna mess
Who was
around
the
with
QB
division.
that showed up and did like
Tyler Shuck?
Yeah, he did pretty decent.
Yeah, they showed enough to build around him and the rookie window that he has.
Yeah.
They might go receiver Jordan Tyson if nobody else is there.
I
Maybe
guess.
Sonny Styles goes there because they kind of need
What
defensive help
position does
bad.
Sonny Styles play?
Linebacker. He's the better linebacker prospect in this draft.
Yeah, I don't think he goes to the Saints.
He definitely could.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like receiver would make sense. Gives Tyler Shaw like a decent weapon.
Well, yeah, but again, if Carnell Tate's not there, the only other one worth a top 10 pick, in my opinion, is Jordan Tyson. And
Yeah, so you pick him.
well, again, if he's there,
All right.
I mean, he probably will be, but
Number 9.
it just depends, right? Number 9's the Chiefs, and they can go a lot of different ways with this.
Yeah.
If an edge rusher falls there, they definitely take David Bailey or
Yeah.
Ruben Bain, whichever one they like more, honestly.
Yeah.
And then number 10 is the Giants again. That's where they shore up, and they probably either go receiver if Tyson's on the board, or they go like if they don't take Caleb Banks at 5 and he goes to number 10, they will take Caleb Banks. They need a safety prospect. Caleb Banks is one of the more surefire players in this draft.
Yeah.
He's someone that you absolutely can't miss out on.
Yeah. All right. I think that's a good place to.
But yeah, this draft is going to be really interesting. I think there's a lot of really fun stuff that's going to shake out. It's really interesting to see if teams decide to stay, who they pick, if they trade. Like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. But that's all we have for this week.
All right.
We will see y'all back next week with a look after the draft, or at least the first couple of days of it. And we'll see y'all later. Peace.
See ya.